welcome back. Real Talk with Tamika. I have my lovely cousin here with me today. We are going to be talking about something that I've been talking about with some of the girls, relationship contracts. Like, just as far as regular dating, should we have a relationship contract? Should we not have a relationship contract going into the relationship so we know what to be expected? I'm saying this because a lot of times we get bamboozled because a lot of us don't know how to take our time with all the hormones raging and he's fine and he this and he that, and then we with him and now all of a sudden he's not the person that he was when we first met him. He's not doing any of the things he did to get us, and now he's someone I don't even want to be with. Jennifer, do you think that there needs to be a relationship contract?
I do. So there's never like any lines crossed. You know what you are supposed to do and what you're not supposed to do.
Right.
You know, so there's never any confusion. Yes, I absolutely agree.
And that's why I agree with you, so there's no confusion.
Yes.
So I think when you first start dating, definitely you should have a relationship contract so you know what the expectations are. Because usually that's when things, you set the bar of the relationship, of the expectations in the very beginning. So when those expectations aren't met towards the end or the middle of the relationship, I think that once I'm done and you're not meeting your end of the bargain, that's a breach of contract and I have a right to get out.
And you got to ask that question. Even though nobody wants to ask that question, what are we? You should ask that question. Just so there's no problems.
What are we?
What are we?
Now,
like, is we just chilling? Are we in a relationship? Like, that should be established
first. A lot of us assume that
especially
just because
before you actually, you know, go there.
She means have sex. I'm going to say probably what she don't want to say because she's like, oh, I don't, I'm going to say before y'all get down and have some sex, because most of us want to meet a man. He's fine, he's this. We got to make sure he good in bed first. Well, what about his mental? Is he stable? Not stable just on his job, but bitch, is he stable mentally? Because, you know, why did I get married and all those ID channels of these women dating all these men 20, 30 years, and then the FBI come knocking at their door because they don't know who the hell they done married. Like, who is this? This is a molester? This is a pedophile? Like, what's, oh my God, I can't believe he's a murderer?
And women fall into their feelings more than a man when they have sex.
They do, because we're emotional
and it's
by
always
nature.
us that looks like the crazy person, but we love harder, you know, differently.
No, we're crazy.
We are.
Our focus is
I'm a
off.
detective, yes. We are.
She's a detective.
I will fucking find out everything about you. But women fall harder as far as their feelings, and that's why shit should be established initially.
So everyone knows the expectations, whether you're crazy, not crazy. You know, we need these relationship contracts.
Should be established, just
you know,
period.
And then by these relationship contracts, depending on what's in these contracts, you know if they crazy or not, if you don't want to know if you want to continue to move forward or not.
Yeah.
And if you just want to get something to do something, everybody...
Let that be known.
No, women, I'm talking to y'all. Because the men will tell you that this is what they want only, and you'll say, okay, I'm down with that. But then after a few sessions, all of a sudden now you want to have a relationship and you want to change the game in the middle of the game. Like, you can't do that.
Or they don't want to have a relationship, but they want to make sure you ain't doing nothing else with nobody else.
That means
but they don't want to make it official. But they want to control what you're doing.
That's dumb. That's an insecure...
I've done that.
I'm sorry, Jennifer, that's dumb.
It's stupid.
Yeah.
Yes.
It's okay.
You gotta learn.
At least she
it was
owns
a lesson.
it.
I own that shit. It was a lesson.
And she learned from it. As long as we're on this earth, we'll always be learning. So at the end of the day, yes, there needs to be relationships, because I feel this is crazy. If you live with someone and you're together with them for
if you're playing house,
you can get something called palimony from them. I don't even know what palimony, but I know it's, you can get paid and you're not even married. That means if we live together playing house and they've become accustomed to the lifestyle of whatever we've been providing.
Without marriage?
Without marriage, because we've been playing house for so long. I think
that was in certain states.
No, honey, you need to be careful. Even if someone lives with you temporarily, if they're at your house more than 2 weeks and you try to kick them out, you gotta evict them. So you better be careful when you're trying to move in with these people, because you might have to pay a pretty penny and cause more heartache than you really realize at the end of the day, because your fucking focus is off. You know, we need to stay focused. If we stay focused on the things that we need to do, you know what I mean, and hold up, if we're held up accountable, that's what I'm saying. It's pretty much, maybe I'm saying we need relationship contracts to hold up our accountability, because we do a lot of this, but we never do the action and the talk behind the walk. So you never know what you're going to get. And
like you said, everybody's their best selves in the beginning. So I need you to stick to what you showed me in the beginning, or because it's as time goes on, you be seeing a whole different person. Like, who are you?
Yeah. That's exactly when I explain all these things in my book, and I have my own story. The book is pretty much my own story about it's my diary in a book form. I know everybody's gone through these things. Every single woman has gone through the things that I've gone through. No one's better than anybody. Everybody goes through the same things. Everybody faces the same challenges. It's just how we handle those challenges.
Every race goes
no matter
through the same.
who you are.
No matter who you are, big you are, color you are, you're going through the same shit that everybody goes through.
Especially in America, I'm thinking about these and I was watching Love and Hip Hop. Now, I know that a lot of that's for television.
Yeah.
But damn. Lyrica sleeping with Safari, and then now she pregnant, and then A1, and then it's just too much. It's just so much, and then we're the demise of our own downfall at the end of the day.
Absolutely.
Because of the choices that we make. We don't know how to have self-control. We just go into anything and just do everything.
We settle.
And when you settle, that's exactly what you get. You're not going to change it. You're not going to alter it. It is what it is. And you either accept that truth or don't accept the truth and just be miserable. I'm going to end this conversation because I just feel like ending it. I feel like we need to have relationship contracts, period. When we meet someone, just needs to go into automatic contract of what we expect. It could be a 30-day contract. It doesn't have to be like a lifelong, contract here. But since I don't know you, you don't know me, we're going to try it out. We're going to work it out for 30 days. If this 30 days goes good, hey, we renew the contract, just like your job. When you do your review, they renew, the next every year you get a new review. Just everything goes back. We go back and review things. Why can't we review our marriage or review our relationships and say, has this been a good run? Do I want to make another
period?
Yeah, do I want to make another run of this shit? Or has this been a good run and I want to continue this run with you? Otherwise,
I think that's how you can peacefully break up without hating each other. We had the shit established.
It's already from the gate. And we have contracts for everything else. I'm sure you have a contract and sign all kind of paperwork when you adopt children. And when you have babies, and even when you go to the hospital to be seen, they have you sign up paperwork.
When you do anything, you just have to sign.
Why can't you do it for relationships? It makes it much easier. Even when you get married, you have to sign papers.
Right.
Like, why can't you sign papers for everything else for your relationship?
It could all be so simple.
But we complicate the thing. So, at the end of the day, thank you for joining me. Next, we'll be talking about, are you a Decepticon or a Transformer? I swear, because we swear that we're all, I'm real, I'm so real, I'm this. Like, no, you're not. Because number one, you're running from yourself. You're starting ruckus with everything and everyone, and everything in your life is a ruckus. And you're literally a Decepticon deceiving yourself, wanting to be a Transformer. You're a robot in disguise. So at the end of the day, that's another subject that I'm going to have to say, because everybody swear to God.
Stay tuned.
They swear
Stay tuned.
that they're so real. But are you really real? And don't answer that. What kind of shoes do you have on? If you have Nikes and you complain a lot, take those damn shoes off. So anyway, until then, I'll talk to you later.
Stay
Love you guys.
tuned.
Bye.